There's Kenny sitting on the porch. Wonder how he's doing after his accident.
Well, I ran into Tom Smith at the hardware store the other day. He said he's doing real well. Or as well as you can after dropping a 500-pound tractor weight on your foot. You want to stop?
Sure. Might as well get it from the horse's mouth.
Okay.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, neighbor.
How you doing?
Kenny. Howdy there, Mr. and Mrs. Muncie. Have a seat.
So how's that foot doing?
Well, Eldon, to tell you the truth, 2 of my toes are pretty much smashed. So I guess I'm going out with a few less toes than I came in with.
No kidding. Kenny, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep, the last 2 on this foot. Doc McCoy says it shouldn't affect my balance or whatnot.
Well, that's good. It could have been a lot worse.
Well, at least it waited till planting season was over.
Speaking of which, can you believe all the water we got this year?
Barb and Matt Miner lost half of that bottom field of theirs over in Hugo County. Pecker gnats.
So, did you guys get hit very hard?
Nope, got lucky. That new drainage I put in 2 summers ago really did the trick.
Kenny, I thought you had a new truck.
That's not mine.
You are here by yourself, right?
No, Norma's here helping me out for a few days.
Well, gotta go.
It's going to be getting dark soon. Best be going.
Uh-huh.
Is everything okay?
Yep.
Well, if it isn't the Muncies. Oh, so have you been? Isn't it just awful about my poor daddy and his foot? I mean, smashing the living hell out of it all. How gross is that?
It's good to see you, Norma Sue. It's been a while.
Actually, it's been about 2 years. I saw you in Bristol at the Cherry Festival. Yeah, I mean, it's like you were walking down Sutter Road, and I waved and I yelled, and you just didn't see me. I mean, maybe the sun was in your eyes.
Oh, yes. Must have been. I didn't know you liked the Cherry Festival.
Oh, I don't. I was actually there protesting the overpicking of cherries. I mean, people just do not have a clue what a disaster it is around the world.
Disaster?
Oh, you haven't heard? Ugh, the overpicking of cherries causes the cherry bark to release this rare form of mentholyptus gas that just rips the lining of the ozone layer. I mean, worse than any bovine flatulence known.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, oh, and it's horrible. You're not cherry pickers, are you?
No. Can't say we are.
Oh, good. See, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me tell you. I mean, right now I'm campaigning for the BSA CBB. The brothers and sisters against crickets being used as bait. I mean, here it is, the 21st century, and people are still engaged in the barbaric act of taking these poor, defenseless, environmentally assistive creatures and they impale them and they use them as bait. Oh. I mean, the very thought of anyone harming a leg on these precious jewels of nature just rips my intestines in knots.
But, Norma, crickets have been used as bait since the beginning of time.
Yes, and it's time for it to stop. I mean, someone has to fight the fight for these defenseless creatures and their endangered cousin, the grasshopper.
But, Norma, the grasshopper is one of the biggest destroyers of crops ever known.
Conspiracy, all a conspiracy, started by the Roman Emperor Caligula in 64 BC.
Before Christ?
No, by Caligula. Oh, and did you know that Caligula's illegitimate brother has been traced back to the Bush family line? Oh yeah, it's all documented. Oh, and did you also know that it has been proven that rats actually help pollinate wheat?
Then how do you get rid of the beetles and locusts and all the vermin that destroy our crops?
Vermin? Just the very mention of the V word brings tears to my eyes.
Sorry.
I suppose you think that ants and lice and boll weevils are just things to be stepped on and spat at and despised and... what's that on my shoulder? Oh. 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 Ah! Oh, my God!
Is she adopted?
She has issues.
You think?
I sense anger.